So you took your quiz yesterday on equations. So today we're starting on the next part of our unit. We are going to talk about all the different types of transformations. So there are 4 different types of transformations that we'll talk about in this unit. The first one, which we're going to go in depth about today, is translations. So translate, which is a slide, which is when you move the figure up or down, left or right. The next one is rotate. Rotate, which you know means to turn. And we're going to talk about different ways, clockwise, counterclockwise. The next is reflect, which the elementary word is to flip. The last one is dilate, which is to shrink or grow. So that's where the figure will change size. The pre-image will always be denoted as a point. It'll say A, or sometimes it'll have lowercase a. And then the image, what'll be after something has been done to it, will say A prime or little a prime. That little tick mark means that something has been moved. The other notation that you will see is X comma Y, because it is a point, and then X plus some number and Y plus some number. We're going to talk about that a lot today. All right, our first picture says to go 5 units to the right. So we're going to take our current triangle and move it 5 units to the right. So the best way to do that is to look at each point individually. So we're going to start with point G on the far left, and we're going to move it 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to now be G prime. You want to make sure you denote it with the little tick mark so that you know that it has been moved. We're going to next do T. So I'm going to start where T is, count 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to be T prime. And then last but not least, I'm going to do B at the very bottom. 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here is B prime. So then I'm going to connect my new triangle, make it a little bit of a heavier line so it's easier to see. So there is my new triangle that has been moved 5 units to the right. Okay, the next one I want to do actually has 2 moves to it. We're going to go 2 units to the left and 5 units up. So we want to do that with every single point. So I'm going to start with Y. I'm going to go left 2, 1, 2, and up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to be Y prime. Same thing with G, left 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is G prime. And then last one, M, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't have to make these little bumps every time. I'm just doing it so you can see where I'm drawing, since you can't see my hand since I am doing this digitally with you. All right, and I'm going to outline my final triangle. Make sure that that is where your triangle is and that you have each of your letters labeled for your final answer. Okay, I will ask you to pause the video and try this one on your own and then hit play and compare with my answer when you are done trying it. So hopefully you paused it, and now we can draw the new one. We're going to go 4 units down and 3 units to the left. So here's going to be Q prime. Here's going to be U prime, and L is over here, L prime. So then that is my new shape. So you see the triangle didn't change shape, it just moved where it was. I'm not the best straight line drawer, sorry about that. Hopefully yours looks the same. Now we're going to talk about translation notation, and this is how you're actually going to see it written a lot of times. So it's showing how a figure moves in math terms. So a point normally starts as xy, which is what we're given here. And it's saying left 4 and up 2. Well, when we move to the left, that affects the x value. So that's going to go with the x. So if you think of it kind of like an axis, if we're starting in the middle at 0, 0, and we're going to go left 4, that's going to go to the negative side on the x-axis. So it's going to be x minus 4. And then up 2. So that would go on the y-axis. It'll affect the y value. And it's going up, which is in the positive direction. So y plus 2. And because this is a coordinate, you should put parentheses around it. So left and right goes with the x. And up and down goes with the y. So if we are going down 7 and right 1, make sure you're paying attention. It doesn't matter what order it's written in. You've got to put it with the correct letter. So down 7 is going to go with the y. So that's going to be y minus 7. And yes, y does have to go second. And then right 1 is going to be x plus 1. Still needs to go in parentheses. Yes, it does have to go x first, then y. All right, looking at the last one, left 8. So that's going to be x minus 8. And nothing is happening to the y, so we just write y the way it is, and nothing happens to it. So now we're being asked to do this translation notation on these points. So I'm going to write these down. So A is 5, negative 2. I'm just writing them down so you can see where I'm going to do the math on them. Okay, so the x value is going to be adding 4. So each of these x values, I'm going to add 4 to it. And then each of these y values, I'm going to take away 5. So mathematically, we are recalculating all of our points. So A prime is going to be 5 plus 4 is 9. Negative 2 minus 5 is negative 7. B prime, negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. C prime, 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 take away 5 is negative 3. So there are all of my new points. All right, hopefully you will pause the video and try this on number 5. Okay, I am going to work it out and show you how to do number 5 in case you got stuck. So first thing, I'm going to write down all those points again. So nothing happened with the x, so it just comes straight down. With the y value, we added 17. So when we do that, x prime is now 520. Y prime is negative 410. Z prime is 1018. Hopefully this is making sense to you. You will have some practice on your homework. Looking on the back at your notes, it gives you, yours obviously looks a little bit bigger than mine on the screen. It tells you to use the dots to help you draw the image of the first figure A so that maps to A prime. So it wants you to take this figure right here, A, and move it so that this point A matches up to A prime. So you want to redraw it over there, and then it asks you, how did it move? Did it move up? Did it move down? Did it move left? Did it move right? And then it wants you to give that in translation notation. And then do the same things for B and C. So I do want you to try those. So pause the video and try those. Talk about it with your seat partner. And then I will have you hit play and see how they came out and what the final answers are to check. All right, hopefully yours looks like this. So A moved right 9 and down 4, so that's x plus 9 and y minus 4. B moved up 2, or no, I'm sorry, up 3 and left 2, but remember the left goes with the x, so it's x minus 2 and y plus 3. C only moved straight down 3, so the x didn't change at all, so it's y, just y minus 3, but you do still have to have the x there as a placeholder. I know you see activity 2 on your page next. Just go ahead and cross that out. We're not doing that, but we are going to do numbers 3 and 4, and then we will be done notes for the day. Okay, so this is going backwards. So it's giving you the final answer and it's telling you the rule that was done. So it's telling you it took some points and went x minus 3, so it went left 3 and down 1. And then these were the final answers. So we have to go backwards. So it's telling us it gave us the final answer. So I'm going to write these down so I can use them. And then I need to do the opposite of what was done because I need to undo it. So it was x minus 3. So the opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. So I'm going to add 3 on all of my x values. And then it was y minus 1. So I need to do the opposite of that. So I'm going to add 1 on all of my y values. So then my final answers, well, actually my original points. So L is going to be -1, 7. J is going to be 3, -2. W is going to be 10, 6. And the reason they are not primes, they are just originals, is because we're going backwards. We already got the primes. We wanted the original points. All right, so then number 4, same thing. I'm going to write down the points first. Okay, and then I want to do the opposite operation of what was done. So x, they added 4, so I want to do the opposite of that. So I want to subtract 4 from each of my x values. And then the y values, they minus 9, so I want to add 9. I want to do the opposite. So add 9. All right, so now I need to do that. So to get original h, -9 minus 4 is -13. 4 plus 9 is positive 13. E original, 3 minus 4 is -1. -5 plus 9 is 4. And original S, 1 minus 4 is -3. -8 plus 9 is 1. So those are our final answers. Hopefully this makes sense to you. You do have a homework sheet. It is a front side only. Go ahead and get started working on that. Do your best. You do need to make an attempt on every single problem, even if it isn't correct. You need to make an attempt to show that you are showing some effort. And then if you do have questions, the cadets and Miss Alden will be around to help you. Thank you so much for being good in class this week. I will be back next week. Have a good day, guys.